Solution to hunger crisis. Governors declare state of emergency by Sale Rosalian Yanguraza. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got in this morning. Well, our headline for this morning says here that this is the solution to the hunger crisis as governors declares a state of emergency by Saleh Rosilana. Well, feed a man whose belly is empty and you will see his true character. And another popular Hausa proverb in Hausa resonates deeply in the face of Nigeria hunger crisis. After 10 days of protests and continuous exchanges between citizens and the government, it is imperative for state government to take a decisive action. Well, the situation is dire, darkening, and blemish. People are dying. People are dying because hunger, and some are forced to eat grass to survive. The recent tragedy in Kano, Gazo local government area, where a woman with about 6 children attempted to feed her children with use of Dusa, resulted in the loss of their lives and hospitalized of others. This is heartbreaking testament to the desperation that pervades the nation. The rhetorical question on everyone's mind is: are we truly appreciative of the gravity of this situation? Is this the reward for citizens who have entrusted their leaders with their welfare? The president's apparent indifference to the citizens' plight have shifted the burden to governors to act. Well, it is time for governors across the country to declare a state of emergency on hunger. This will enable them to allocate resources, coordinate efforts, and implement excessive measures to elevate the suffering of their citizens. All non-essential projects in respective states should be terminated, and the focus should be on addressing this humanitarian crisis. Building roads and bridges is meaningless when people are struggling to survive due to hunger. The governors need to prioritize their citizens' immediate need and declare a state of emergency on hunger to mitigate this hardship. The consequences of inaction will be severe, and it is crucial that leaders recognize the gravity of this situation. While declaring a state of emergency on hunger may enable governors to focus on addressing this crisis, it is crucial that leaders in the country recognize their broader responsibility to their citizens. They must remember that they will be held accountable for every unacceptable situation their people face during their leadership tenure on the day of judgment. It is imperative that leaders seize the opportunity to make a positive impact on their citizens' life and elevate their sufferings rather than waiting for circumstances to worsen. They will take proactive steps to address the hunger crisis and other pressing issues. Well, ultimately, leaders will be judged by their actions and the impact they have on their people's life. It is better for them to use that position to bring happiness and relief to their citizens before it's too late. The citizens are beginning to lose hope due to the government's inaction in addressing their plight. With a tragic and dire situation, if the president remains unwilling to reconsider his decision on the reversal of fuel and dollar subsidies, who then is responsible for elevating the sufferings of the citizen? It is not the duty of well-meaning individuals and leaders to ease the hardship. It is imperative that the state government in Nigeria to rethink the current situation and take collective action to mitigate sufferings of the people. The governors, in particular, must take decisive steps to make life easier for their citizens. And now, inaction will only exacerbate the crisis, because every day the situation is worsening and government forgets that a hungry man has no ears. Well, fortunately, the president's response during the protest crisis has revealed that governors across the country are receiving huge increments in their grants courtesy of the funds saved from the removal of subsidy. However, the question remains here: where is this money being allocated to? What are the governors doing? What is the government doing with all these funds that were supposed to be used to elevate the suffering and hardship of their citizens? It is imperative that governors take immediate action to address the ongoing crisis. This can be achieved by declaring a state of emergency on hunger and suspending all essential projects until the hunger situation is elevated. What is the essence of building bridges, roads, and other projects when citizens are struggling to have one meal a day and others can't even have a single meal a day? Why? And why Nigeria leaders? Well, that is all I have for you concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that solution to hunger crisis as governors declare state of emergency by Sale Liana. Well, you had it from me this morning, and if you're not a subscriber, the best thing right now, the right thing right now you can do is to tap the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the near future to come. Because this person, Sally Rusliana Yanguraza, an Hausa female, he said that this is the solution to hunger crisis. It's not about wasting money on presidential jets. It's not about using money to build roads, because it's true. Well, those roads will be useless if there's nobody to drive on it, right? Yes, if hunger kills everybody, then what's the road? What would there be any use of the road? Yes. What is the point in building road when people can't even afford a 1 square meal a day, a 2 square meal a day, talk less of three? People can't even find food to eat. Some people go hungry 3 days straight. Then what is the point of using money to build those roads? It's like she was telling the government that you guys should take a state of emergency concerning this hunger crisis, because people are dying of hunger. Nigeria have been listed as one of the most hungriest country in the world. People are dying of hunger, even in the northern part of Nigeria. People are now eating grass. Like seriously, the tragedy is too much for people to bear. Nigeria is falling apart. People are killing themselves because they can't live in a very hungry country. There ain't no food anywhere. There's no money anywhere. Things are so expensive. People cannot just take it anymore. Yes, they are killing themselves because they see they can't move on. They can't move on. Yes, what's the point of building or buying presidential jets, building roads when people are hungry? Okay, those roads now, it's not people that have eaten that has car that will drive on it. That will drive on it. He was just telling the president that they should focus more on elevating this hunger crisis before thinking about roads. Yeah, before thinking about roads. That was actually said the president and the state government to go into a state of emergency, because according to report we have here that the state governments are now receiving a huge sum of money as grants for their state, as per se the subsidy is no more there anymore. Yes, and the question is, what are the state government using with those money that is used to elevate the people from that suffering, from the suffering? Yes, that is the question. Where is all this money going to? What do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button, yes, the big red one, with the notification bell, so that anytime I have any new video concerning this, you'll be the first to get notified about it. But once again, thank you all for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.